Alright, so here's the Nintendo Switch dock. I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty impressive the second I start recording. That's what drives by. Anyway, so here's the Nintendo Switch official dock, and it's an absolute chungus. I've watched videos on third-party Switch docks, and I've seen how some of them could damage, some of them don't damage. In general, they're most likely not the safest alternative, because even though the Switch does use USB-C and power delivery, it uses a modified power delivery of 6 volts instead of 5 volts or 9 volts. So yeah, basically I'm going to be installing the Aolion Switch dock, and yeah, we're gonna put this up. It's just a plastic enclosure, and it doesn't even come with any screws. Oh, it does. All you do is take this out and you put it into this. Alright, cool. Alright, let's begin this. Alright, so first things first, gotta grab some screwdrivers. This is the end product. Move that over there. Switch. I'll put this over here. And you gotta take apart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a lot more screws than that, but those screws first. Yeah, so it's not the black one, it's the colored one. What's magnetic too nice? Pretty sure if I did a few of these, I could probably speed run this. Oh, it's still not coming out. Alright, that's a much bigger screw. I'm not keeping track of the screws that come out, I'm just taking them out. I don't think I'm ever going to put it back in here. So yeah. If anything, I'll probably just buy a new one. One second. Okay, so basically we've got a few of the screws out now, and this is the the third-party stand. I do not have a 3D printer yet, so unfortunately I did have to pay, I think, $18, or was it 16, something like that for it, but it's not that big a deal. There are a few 3D print projects I want to do and little mods, so it will still be worth. Luckily I didn't order the cheapest one. I was looking at an Ender 3 Pro, and that one, it's a decent 3D printer, but unfortunately, now I know more. You know, you can get 3D printers can print TPU. You can get other printers that just aren't ABS. For example, the printer at my library is only an ABS printer. So even if I wanted, oh my bad, not ABS. There's ABS, TPU, and PLA. Yeah, it's only a PLA printer. So, you know, if you can get a higher end printer, that's, you know, ideal. Because I have no idea how secondhand market with all of this stuff works out. I just know that if I gotta buy a good one first time, set up one time, and I don't have to go back and forth trying to set these up again and again. Okay, so you take off these two little black pinny things. Well, not pins, they're just kind of like stuff that hold it in place. You gotta flip this little ribbon cable holder off, and if I had tweezers, this would come off. I don't have a nail cutter. I have pliers. I know I have pliers somewhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could just use my hand because most of you guys don't have pliers, so we'll see how that comes out. If I break it for science, you know what I'm saying? So 1 second. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. It just came off pretty easily. The only thing that is a bit difficult to remove is this little LED thing. Just be careful, like, you know, just do it gently. You don't want to damage any of these, because right now, you know, at the time of this video, just trying to get a used dock, you know, not even new. First, they're out of stock from Nintendo refurbished, and second, if you try to get them new, they're $100. You can't even get them in stock, so even refurbished and used docks go for $100. It's ridiculous. You know, it's funny how much I'm struggling to take this out. Before it was like a demonstration, but now I'm like actually struggling. I'm not gripping onto this properly. Should be easy to pull out. I guess this is what happens when you cut your nails right before the video. Should have left them. Oof, bro. This isn't even a meme. Before, oh wow, it literally includes a little ribbon thing remover. Wow, okay. It's probably the cheapest tweezers you ever see in your entire life. It'd be funny if I actually broke it with this. These are extremely cheap. We're not using that. Dude, come out. Holy shit, okay. One sec. Okay, we're back. So, I got it out. A little bit difficult, but yeah, it came out. Anyway, so yeah, this little tiny PCB is the entire switch dock. And the rest is just plastic housing, which we don't need. Anyway, place this over here. We still have to get the little LED indicator, and we have to get the, let's see what else. The USB-C connector. Okay, so how do we reach that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these are the screws. Yeah, probably. 1 second. All right. So let's remove this. I'm just arranging the screws properly on the little container that I have. Okay. These screwdrivers are very cheap, but they get the job done. I wouldn't want to go buy a specific screwdriver for this. I do like the Xiaomi set though. The one with the rechargeable battery, and it's electric. And when you turn it on, it actually has an LED that shines on the screw itself, and it has magnetic tips. It's really nice. Makes your life so much easier. I'm not sure if it's $15 or $50, but I'll probably look into it. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of screws. That's just a port. I have to detach the front housing entirely. So. Got that one too. And this one too. It should come off. Yep. Yeah, it's still on. Alright, yeah, it came off. Basically, the screws, if you can see it, yeah, you probably can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, but around there, around that many screws. Okay, so that's off. And then we have to get to the USB-C connector. Alright. Okay. Slowly get that LED indicator. We get these USB-C ports and cables. Little spring mechanism. Yeah, so there's 4 screws for that. So I'm gonna take those out now. One. 2. 3. And the last one. Alright, 4. Alright, let's see, this comes apart gently. Yep, there it is. And I don't know if this is needed on the edge of this. I don't think it is. Does this just slide off? Damn. I feel like I'm definitely doing something wrong here. One sec, we gotta update these instructions. Alright, we're gonna take out this. Well, we don't need all this. Alright, so I'm going to take out the LED really quick. Then we can move on. I don't think the tweezers, these tweezers are basically worthless. That should come out. PCB is in there. Gently. Oof, come on. Gently. Okay, there. Yeah, you can see it. And now we gotta take out the actual USB connector, so we'll move on to that. Let's not make a mess. This and this. Alright, so the LED strip goes in right there. Pop it in just like that, and now tuck the wire. Be careful, because if you don't own a soldering iron, you'll have to do this all over again, or at least, you know, resolder the cable, which honestly up to you if you want a perfect final product, but it's just a hassle, so don't mess up. And on the instructions it says for this last part, have to connect this back. Nope. So this is the correct side, just making sure. Click it right into place, perfect. And 1 second. remove the LED from the cover, keep it. Insert big flap in the USB-C corner with the blue side upward. Okay. Alright, so you just take the PCB like this, flop it in. It lines up pretty perfectly. And now I just have to screw it in with the screws in place. Don't reuse the screws from, your switch disassembly. You're using the new screws with the black screwdriver. So pop that in place. Screw it in. To be honest with you, this doesn't even look like it's screwing. That's super weird. It's tight, but it's just not going in. It's harder because it's screwdrivers and magnetic, so. That is super weird. It's screwing, but it's not going further past a certain point. So the PCB would still be loose. I don't get that. Okay, so I found another screwdriver, and this one is good enough. And it is able to actually screw down the screws. So to whoever will actually be ordering this, I hope you have another screwdriver, because yeah, it's not going in. So let's just finish popping it in all of these. Unfortunately, this one also is not magnetic, but I purchased this screwdriver set. Actually, it was a gift from my uncle, and it is from, it's almost 9 years old, yeah. I mean, it took this long to make an affordable, that Xiaomi one that's electric and magnetic and has an LED light. That one's really cool. Okay, let's see if there's any more screw holes. I don't think that is a screw hole, but we'll try, we'll check. I'm not sure when it stopped recording, but bottom left, bottom right, the silver screws are the ones I inserted. Right here, and top right there. Well, top left, yes. And for the LED, put the, as you can see, the red wires to the left and then the black wires to the right. Alright, so let's finish this up. Alright, so now it is time to set this dock up, the actual USB-C part. So you take this, you take the two little prongs, take the springs, and now you put this on top of this. Yep, like this, perfectly. And that looks good. You see that, right? Perfect. And now I just hold it down, and now you have to put this in this side with the ribbon cable flat, and then it'll stick out backwards. And then you'll fold it, and then somehow origami your way into plugging this in right here. So 1 second. Did I get it in properly? Feels like it's not aligned. Maybe it's upside down? Or maybe I just need to plug in the 4 screws, and then the screws will hold it down in place. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. So yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so 1 second, I'll pop in these screws, and then we'll origami our way to perfection. Alright, so let's go. I have 5 screws left. Not sure where the last one goes, but hey, let's pop these in. Alright. Alright, that one's good. That one's good. This last screw over here. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Alright, perfect. So I just have to plug in the ribbon cable, and they say you can use the tweezers for this. So I mean, we can try. There's nothing wrong with it. You lift the flap up, and probably, let's see. Blue side has to go up. Let's see. Pop it in like that. Is it in completely? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of crumply, but it's not gonna break it. It's kind of like a riser cable. Yeah, it's exactly like a riser cable, actually. If you don't put too much pressure on it, it should be fine. Just like, you know, in your little SFF PCs. And let's see what the final instructions say about this last little screw. And alright, so we got it screwed in. Ribbon cable right here. All 4 screws as well. I think this extra screw is just an extra screw if you mess up. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. And you pop the back part on. Should clip on perfectly. It has retention clips. Look at that. There it is, perfect. And where's the switch? And there you go. The switch is docked. It stays attached, and if you want to take it off, you just pull it off. If you want to dock it, it's the only thing that is kind of annoying. If let's see if you can see that, is you have to line it up. But if you can line it up, it's no big deal. The whole point of this was I try to use just a USB-C like that Thunderbolt 3 cable that came with the portable monitor with the switch, and I was hoping I could just connect it like this and use that. Unfortunately, that didn't work. And then I did a lot of research looking up what's the safest portable switch docks, how to make my life easier. Can I just buy the USB-C power delivery ones? And the Genki one looks really nice. I might get it later on. We'll see. I mean, I'll probably give it like 6 months. I know some people have had it and they're going to be on batch 2 now. It's just people still say because of the modified power delivery on the Switch, you could damage it, and I don't want to damage it. Honestly, I don't really care if it does damage it. I just don't want to buy another Switch and set up another Switch because this is one of the original Switches, and it can be hardware exploited. So if you ever wanted to do a homebrew on it, or if I sold this, it has a higher resale value. So I just prefer not to break it, because the only way I know how to fix that is you have to contact somebody on eBay or somebody who knows how to actually replace the USB-C connector, and it's just the mechanism that allows it to charge, because that gets it just draws too much power and it breaks. I mean, it can be fixed, you just have to get it replaced, but if you don't want to open up your Switch, even though it's out of warranty, and get that replaced, I don't know if Nintendo will replace that for you. Maybe, but I have no idea how much it would cost. It's definitely out of warranty, because the Switch warranty, just like anything, is usually only like a 1-year warranty. Anyway, so I'm going to connect this and we'll see if this works. Alright, so there's the dock. This USB-C is for charging cell phones and stuff. HDMI, the regular official Nintendo power adapter, and we have the 8-bit DOE. Here's a Nintendo Switch, and we will dock it. Clicks in place, as you can see. There you go. It turns on, and you can see the little LED for the indicator that it is on. And now if I point it up to the TV, I don't have a way to control it. So I'll just use these buttons. I can't use these buttons. 1 second, let me just take these off. Or we'll leave that one on there. It's kind of loud, but anyway, here you can see the TV. And yeah, it works. Just like that. Alright, and it works. There's the Switch dock, and that's how you install the Aolion Switch portable replacement dock case. I will update you guys if I actually do end up ordering that Genki, GNKI portable USB-C dock. It's way easier than doing all this. You don't have to void your warranty on your dock. It's literally a power adapter about this big, and plugs right into the wall outlet, has a USB-C port, has, I believe, an HDMI port, and then another USB-A port, a regular USB port, and it's just a lot easier, Alright, but thank you, and have a great day. Bye.